What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews and
Symone.
And today we are breaking down the Last Dance episodes. Don't sound like that. Episodes 7 and 8, getting down to the end here. And while this episode didn't have a lot of
drama,
juicy drama,
debatable topics,
it was. Why you sound so hateful against episode 7 and 8, Symone? Wow. We'll get into that in a second. Well, how about we start off talking about, obviously, I think the beginning of episode 7 really gets into Michael Jordan leaving the game of basketball. And so, obviously, we know his dad always wanted him to play baseball, that sort of thing. So I think that helped, but I don't think that was the main reason of him going to baseball, leaving basketball. I think it was more so the media, and I think that kind of got not really looked over because they talked about it a little bit, but I don't think they put such an impact on how the media affected Michael Jordan as they should have been. I mean, I really think it was 99.9999% of the media just pounding on Michael Jordan, pounding him and pounding him. You know, him just living in that lifestyle, which he did choose, by having the media, getting into his gambling, trying to tarnish his name a little bit. And just the ins and outs talking to the media every day that really kind of just drove him away from the game of basketball because he was kind of an inverted guy.
Introverted? Yeah, I really think that the media, might have taken some of the love away from the game. When you bring in, you're a kid, you play basketball, you don't have all the bright lights and blah, 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 and that could take away some of your pure love that you have for the game. It's crazy, though, because the media just follow him right over to baseball. Exactly.
Just came right over. But also, I know another thing about it, too, and I just thought about this as we were talking about it, it was, the last time he did talk about Michael Jordan did.
His dad would have saw his last game.
Right, exactly, when they won the championship.
Heavy.
So that's definitely a heavy part of it too, and they did a good job touching on it in the documentary as well, talking about he needed baseball to kind of get that escape and cope with his dad passing away. And I think basketball kind of reminded him of his dad and things like that because his dad was at every game, saw him win every championship thus far. So that was a big part of it too. But that's heavy though. And I know them teams was foaming at the mouth after Michael Jordan left the game of basketball.
Exactly. Let's talk about something juicy.
Go right ahead.
Scottie Pippen sitting out.
Oh, that's right.
Sitting out in the playoff game.
The last waning second.
Right, literally the part of the game where your team needs you the most. This ain't no just regular season load managing, Scottie. It won't 2020, baby.
This is if you lose, your season is over.
And this was Scottie's time to really. Now, I don't know, Scottie is his own dude, but
yeah.
The people probably saw this is Scottie's time to really show he's Scottie without Jordan. And that was just something. Now, Scottie had every right to be mad.
He did.
He had every right to be fuming.
Because
what it should have been, it should have just been on site in the locker room after that play. But I would have came out on the play. But y'all would have seen me in the locker room after. It would have been on site.
They had answer you in the locker room.
Yeah, because now you look like the bad guy in the situation when it really could have just been all on, the coaching and the decision. Why did they give the white man the ball? Come on.
Because it could have been a thing if Scottie would have win the play, draw the play up, and say Tony Kukoc misses that shot. Man,
Scottie would have been on the field court
I was thinking the same thing too when I was on the court, but at least I was on the court.
Right, so now you on the bench and he makes the shot. Now you just look stupid.
Now you just look
because you just showed they didn't need you.
Exactly.
They really, so you proved them right. They didn't even need you bringing the ball in. Dang. Tough.
Boy.
That was one of, that's tough.
That's tough. But like you said, Scottie was in every right to be in his feelings. He just handled it the wrong way because Scottie, Phil knows, that was Scottie's time to shine. You looked to Scottie for that time to shine. And during that whole season, he had been a great leader, great teammate.
They kept saying what a great leader he was.
Exactly. So hasn't Scottie earned that right, Phil, to take that last shot, whether he misses it or not, whether Tony Kukoc has made that shot in practice or made that shot in the game or made however many game-winning shots before? Scottie Pippen has earned that right to take the last shot. From being Michael Jordan's running mate, winning you championships, being a critical part in winning you those championships, Scottie Pippen has earned that right to be able to take that last shot. And if he wants it, then you give him the ball, period. All right, let's get into another, not as juicy topic as that, but a little bit. All right, so at the end of episode 8, Michael Jordan has come back and he has won his 4th championship for the Chicago Bulls. We see him run into the locker room. He has the ball and he is crying. It is the first, a very powerful shot. Then first championship he's won without his father in the picture, without his father witnessing. Very emotional, very powerful shot. And Symone, you brought it up when we were watching it. Like, you was like, dang, should they really shown that? Like, that's tough though, because it's a powerful shot, and I could see why filmmakers, director, you know, whatever will want that in the doc. But still, that's a personal moment.
That seems like, yeah, that's a personal moment. That's a moment where you by yourself, and you gotta respect that too. Right. You know what I mean? And you see that with guys, even if it's any sport, they always trying to get the athlete to cry or break down. Like, it's just, it gets sickening at some point. You know what I mean? If they know somebody's mom had passed away. So, what do you think about your mom? So your mom. Like, they just be trying to get them to cry, or like, it's not that serious to where you want them falling out in front of you, like, just for what? So Mother's Day special?
Right. Like, it's one, like, exactly. Like, it's one thing if you, like, for example, in like 2008 or 2016, when like Kevin Garnett in 2008 was crying because that was his first championship. In 2016, when LeBron won his first championship in Cleveland, like, that's different because they're crying over the game.
Yeah, you're overjoyed.
But Michael Jordan, he was mainly crying because that wasn't mostly joy. That was mostly
a breakdown.
That was breakdown. You know, like going through a lot and just having a lot of time and just having to process everything. So that, I don't know, that was just a little, I don't know, that's real gray.
Real gray. Last but not least, MJ. Now, this doc really kissing MJ, but I mean, it's your thing. Do it, do you. But we know a lot of the bad stuff is really getting glazed over. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I understand it's his doc, whatever. Right. But everything's getting glazed over and everything is ending in a positive. But there's a lot of negative stuff that has to be talked about. How you punch Steve Kerr? You just punch your teammate and just say, oh, because I want to win. I want to win. You want to win. So you can punch a grown man in his face?
I don't agree with that, and of course,
pause. It wasn't just, okay, yes, that might have been the only teammate he physically hit, but he was so mean. He was mean.
He was mean.
You were a bully. You were a bully. So you bullying people and then you punching other people. Like, it just seems like a mean streak to me. I don't know about that.
But that's, and I can tell, and like you saw Michael Jordan get worked up about this. He's like, that's just the way he is. Like, if you don't want... The delivery is questionable, yes. But that's just that fire, that intensity that made him so great. So one, yes, it's questionable whether you should project that onto other people or not. But then again, those are his teammates. He is a leader. That is how he is leading his team. He's showing y'all, like, look, I'm gonna
punch you in the face and you're gonna win.
No, not punch you in the face. That was out of control. Michael was out of the pocket. He shouldn't have punched him. I'm not trying to okay that. That's okay. He shouldn't have punched Steve Kerr. But as far in the kind of bullying and trolling in practice, that happens in a lot of practices. I mean, a lot of trash talk happens in practice. And maybe some of his got a little severe, but that was just Michael's way of leading. He was like, I'm gonna push you and push you and push you.
And punch you.
He played the bad cop, okay? He played the bad cop, but he was just trying to make you better. Like he said, if you can't handle the pressure of me in practice, you're not going to be able to handle the pressure in the NBA playoffs.
And everybody did say finals. He was cool off the court. Exactly. I'll let you have it, Mike. I mean, we don't all wanted to punch or slap somebody.
And Michael just actually did it. And he admitted he was out of pocket. And was he out of pocket? Yes. Should he have punched Steve Kerr? No. He just got a little too high-headed. Phil was calling some crazy fouls because he's trying to get the tone down. And it was just a bad storm.
So why does Steve Kerr look old, even back in the 90s?
He don't look.
He looked the same in the film.
But he got less wrinkles. Now he really wrinkly, but in Last Dance,
I've never seen nobody look the exact same.
And his hair look a little more what's
fluffy.
The word? Fluffy and floofy and full and filled in and full.
I guess. Well, what do you guys think?
Do y'all think Steve Kerr look old?
Do y'all think Michael should have punched that man?
We know he was out of pocket. Symone.
Do y'all think they should have showed that image of him crying, or that film of him crying, weeping in pain?
Yeah. Do y'all think Scottie was out of pocket, not going on the court for that last play?
Let us know and like, comment, subscribe. Yada, yada, yada.
Wait. Before you say bye, how you just gonna do such a sad outro like that?
It was a sad episode.
Yeah.
It was sad episode.
Yeah, I think about you.
Bye.